Need some audio. So. There we go. So, now we wait a moment. The add-ons are loading. Then we are good to go.
They say Isgramor himself appeared after the ghost of Sinmur was defeated.
So I'm still missing, as you can see. I have to do one endeavor from of today. I thought we go and do 2 public dungeon bosses in Cold Harbor. And then I thought we would do the public dungeon event in Alike Desert. So, that's the plan. We start maybe with the weekly and then we can do the other one. But yeah, so that's the beginning. I did already send today a guild mail. Did craft on this character. I made some space in my inventory so that we don't have to do that either. Ah, so cats. We have here Momo and Snoopy. Oh. But yeah, that's the master plan. And yeah, when we are done with endeavors, then we can switch over and continue with the Fire Song DLC. So first, Alikir. You also can get first this one. We first do the first endeavor. More important stuff. Hallo Sturmfänger. How you doing? Oh, by the way, guys, the sign-ups are still open for our Secret Santa event for ESO. So thanks to everyone who already signed up. That's really appreciated. But we still have slots. Also for PC and A and EU. So go on Discord. You can also sign up for both if you play on both servers, if you want to do so. You find all the instructions on Discord. But more or less the idea is that we, gift each other stuff for around 10k gold. Can be also more if you want. So doesn't have to be exact. Yeah. You could also do that on the consoles too. But I said, only when people are interested, if you have enough people participating. Because I'm not playing on consoles, then other people would have to do the Secret Santa part. Because now on EU, as a PC, EU and an A, I can collect the gifts, store them, and then send them out. So we can... New. Oh. Oh. Forgot about him.
Let's go find someone to help.
Oh, Hexe, how are you doing? Hello. Hello, Logan. Did you go today on the Christmas market? Okay, guys, what do I have to click? I forgot. What is it? What is it? Bug? Spider? Tina knows it. Garab, Spider, Mittel. Garab, Spider, Scorpion. Okay. Arab. Okay. Yeah, I have to wait. I know. Until the light is back. I just wanted to look where are the buttons. So just to have an idea where to look. Spider. Scorpion. Ah! Thank you. Yeah. It was really a good tip. So. Yes, no, only for 5 minutes to deliver some tofu. Ah, okay. Tomorrow you will go longer on the Christmas market. Hey, did he go on the thingy? Give back. Give back. Good job. So. Okay, 4 more times, my friends. Until we have then our 7 events done. The weekly I killed crabs again. What did you do? Oh, you killed 250 crabs? On Monday you didn't see the... Oh. Sorry. Okay. Momo moved. And she moved the wire of... she touched the wire of my mixer and muted my microphone and my sound. Now okay? Mini exam must learn that her behavior has consequences or no Christmas market. Oh. What did she do? Also, what did she do? What was so... She has to do something really... yeah. Also, something really serious, oder? In Templar, I just did 2 dungeons. 250 last kills, easy. Yeah, also usually I do these kills with goats or sheep or stuff like that. But since this one is really fast, also I knew this will be faster to go for Alike Desert public dungeon boss, since you can trigger the boss so easily. So we need 1 more and then we are done. Also the waiting time is really short. So I decided that is the most efficient one. As usually I just decide which endeavor I can do the fastest and which I don't find stressful. So that's usually how I decide what to do. So on EU I always do usually always do the endeavors. On NA, if it's too much hassle, So then I just skip it. So, see, we're already done. That was really fast. That was really, really fast. Oh. Hallo Elisira. I could imagine that on Monday the dungeon was probably really, really full with many people. Okay, so... Oh, I did also today a bidding for our trader. I have less than 400 endeavor seals left until I reach 16,000. Yeah! Congratulations! How much do we have now? I have now 38k and something. You can see it on the top left. How much I have at the moment. Yeah, so far I did not buy anything with endeavors. I'm still waiting for the mount. You know, this special mount. This rare mount, which I always wanted to have. And yeah.
This is a great area for harvesting.
I hope there will be something nice in the next next Crown Crate season, maybe. Hopefully. Do you have something what you want to buy, Quantatech? Also already something in mind? Okay, and after we collected the survey map, we will go to Cold Harbor. I was waiting for the right spring. Do you know what are the upcoming crates? I think we watched the data mining some months ago, oder? Probably something from there, but I forgot already how it looked like. But I made I uploaded even the video how we watched it here on stream. so, but I think that stuff, oder? I guess. But I would have to recheck now to remember how they exactly look like. Oh, yeah. TP is fast. Ach so, the stuff with wood. Yeah, yeah. Where I did complain again about too much in the face. Okay. And the antlers. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. I remember. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much. Never trust Pakruti. Wise words. That is true. We can... Maybe when we're anyway in Cold Harbor, we start with Luxus Furniture, then we can collect the survey maps, and then we go to the public dungeon. Yeah, and crown crates are also not cheap. Indeed, yeah. And I like it when you can choose, you know, purchase what you like to have and don't need luck. So, because of that, I was really happy when they introduced the...
What do you think you'll make with that?
The endeavors. And we have to... At least we should get this antiquity, maybe. And we have 17 days.
I suppose I could use another break.
I'm also still waiting for the perfect mount for endeavors. Yeah. Wait, we need a lot of time to collect the endeavors. So I feel like it has to be something where I'm really saying, oh yeah, I need to have this mount. You know, when you really say it's so amazing, I need to have it. So, but since they, you know, like introduced the endeavors, there was not one mount where I would have said, oh yeah, this is it. I have to get this one. Bond is the reason when nobody... Bond attack gets all the good mounts. I think that by the time to make a mount that I like enough when endeavors on, I will find that I don't really need it. So I use my endeavors on... Oh, that's totally fine on Mama Dragon. That's also fine. I always thought I want to have at least, you know, one of these super duper rare mounts because I never got one. A lot of Germans that play with German translations or dubs. How are towards that? Do you also prefer German dubs or do you listen to the original language? As an ESO, I play English. But that I did from start because I thought it will be easier to find guides and stuff for MMO in English. That's the reason why I started in English. And I thought also it's good to learn. And since I'm now streaming, I also play everything in English. But before streaming, I mean, not just like about private life, my stuff, I listen to everything translated, yes. Also movies I watch in German, books I read in German. I think since I'm streaming, I watched, for example, all MasterChef seasons and stuff in English. Also that was original language with original Gordon Ramsay curses and stuff. So series, yes. The animes I'm watching in Japanese with subtitles because I don't understand Japanese. But I don't mind translations. I'm used to that. I mean, in Germany, everything is translated and voiced in German. And I have even problems with original languages because I don't know the voices. You know, for me, let's say Brad Pitt's German voice is his voice. And if I hear his original voice, it feels not right. Because he has forever, as famous actors have a dedicated voice, a German voice. And so for me, this voice is this person. You know what I mean? Because it was just how it is. I think nowadays it gets more popular with original languages and stuff. I don't mind it, but of course it's easier for me when I listen to German because I don't have to think. And books, I have some English books, but I usually only get the English version if they stop to translate, which can sometimes happen in the middle. But yeah, so usually usually I'm just lazy and watch the German version, yes. When I watched Netflix, for some months, I watched usually everything original language, besides of when I felt like I don't understand it. As if it was too hard for me to follow, you know what I mean? If they speak too fast or with lots of accent and I have to read all the time subtitles just to follow along, then there was, or when I found that I found just, you know, I listened to what was it? How was it called? Okay, Lupin, I watched in French because I just felt like it fits the best. It's placed in Paris, he is French, and so that was amazing. It was really good and fit really good. Was really nice. And how was it called? You know, the German girl who went to America and faked that she's rich and almost went away with millions until people found out she's a fake. And that went then to the court. I forgot her name. She got paid then for this Netflix series and stuff. That series was really, really good. I started the first one, I think the first series I tried in English, and then I watched in German. But yeah, also on Netflix, the most stuff I watched in original language. She at least grew up in Germany. Die Pintamir. Ja. Anna? Anna Sorokin, genau. Inventing Anna. Genau, that was... The series was really good, by the way. Also, I did not like so many stuff on Netflix, but Inventing Anna was, also for me, really well done. Lupin and Inventing Anna were my favorite stuff on Netflix. When I had Netflix. I don't have it anymore. I had it just for some weeks. But yeah, that was my favorite stuff. In case you did not see it, I would recommend it, as I found it really, really good. I thought it was really well done. Ja. So hin. Also on Wikipedia wird Anna Sorokin ist eine deutsche Hochstaplerin, die sich als Erbin ausgab. But she is born in Moscow. Okay. Ja, also in English it's written also known as Anna Delvey, is a Russian-born German con artist and fraudster. What's a con artist? Confidence trick is an attempt to defraud a person or group. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, she has lots of text on Wikipedia. A scammer. Okay. Yeah. But you're right. She is Russian, yeah. I was teens and Dutch, and I've watched all the Dutch versions because of it. That's just the language. Yeah. Yeah. Sugar pot. So strong and sugarless. No, I don't have sugar pot here. But I can understand if you get used to it.
Add a few of these priceless.
I can understand it. Okay. At the Luxus Furniture, you can get the Blood Mage Crystal for 4k. That's a new one. Then you can get the Blue Crystal Spire for 12k. A bigger version, 18k. Blue Flame Brazier. This is 5k. Then Geocitrine, 20k. Green version, 20k. Kashid Pathmarker Lion, 75k. That's really expensive. And then Soul Gem Grade, 20k. There you go. I'm pretty sure we have in my storage house lots of these blue crystals. So I don't need anything. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to send your screenshot for the winter Christmas screenshot contest. You still have a week, but don't forget it.
What?
We go here. We get this treasure map. This stuff here, and then we can go to the public dungeon over here. No snow here, only cold. How cold do you have it? We have to follow the path and then... somewhere here? But for books especially, I prefer German. Just because it's much more convenient and easier. Yeah. I tried this year to
That should come in handy.
read one in English, but then I stopped. But I think it was also because the story made such a big jump. That was a bit disappointing. And, yeah. But yeah, maybe I will try again. Because if I want to know how the story continues, I have to read in English. Since I thought that the author did not write anything, but that's wrong. She did publish books. But the first
Come and take
4 or
us.
5 books are got translated many years ago. And then they stopped to publish the translation in Germany. So either I have to wait that a new company is getting the contract and republishing all the books, which happens sometimes, or I have to read in English. That's are the 2 options. Hi, Logan. Some snow here, but not so cold yet. How much snow do you have, Tipetsu? It's 18 in my apartment. I even have to... Oh my god, 18?
Nice haul.
That's really cold. As I have, I think, around... I have to guess now. I don't know exactly how much it is here. But I think... I would say probably around 23. 18 is cold. It's really fresh, yeah. Mine is 18.5 now. It's 17 during the day. Okay. About -5. Okay, that's really cold. I know 3 to 4 languages. It's already good. That's really, really good. And a lot. If 6 degrees. Okay. Burning. Don't you have to start at least sometimes the heater quant attack it so it doesn't go kaput? Colleague of mine, that is all year round. I can wear a sweater at temperatures of 21. Just so you know, the European Savage. I think Logan is also... Logan and Quantatech, they're both really warm, usually. Have I understood that? Also, 18 I would not mind in my sleeping room. But... for here, I think I would find it a bit cold. Ah, here. Up. Oh, we should maybe eat some food. Oh, you snow Sherry? Yeah. I'm wearing a Norwegian wool sweater over a normal wool sweater over a t-shirt. Only the fingers are cold sometimes. Maybe you need a little warming pillow for your hands.
Charge!
We have to fight our way through the boss. Was got its zone complete in the sticker book. Nice. Organ and Grunt would be the perfect couple for room temperatures. Or do you have again your back injured, Logan? And smoking out in his t-shirt. Wow. Na gut. Wear shirt and t-shirt outside until it goes to -4. Naja, also, I would say, I don't know. That would be probably too cold. So, also, I would not say I'm the person who is like freezing so super duper quickly, but that would be maybe too much. Last weekend, Mini X had 3 times my mouth from different angles. Yesterday, the tooth tells me they have an infection. I want to make me. Oh. Oh. So you have. Ooh. What does the dentist say? Oh. It sounds like lots of hour. Also the other one is there in the sky, oder? On that island. Critical. Okay, if that does not, and so in infection does not go away, what then? Yeah, I think this boss will just melt. So I hope it will be fast enough to getting a hit in. I was wondering if it would be better to go to the end and maybe go here to these 2 bosses. Get my pain resistance. Yeah. Yeah, good. That's is good and bad. You know, it's good that you don't feel pain so fast, but on the other hand, if you don't feel it, or you feel it really, really late, then it's probably often too late to help. So, physics tune. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it will work. I mean, the only thing what they could also do is extra open the tooth and put some direct medication inside and close it. That sometimes can also help. I remember it was 2 days before I wanted to fly on vacation away. It was some years ago. And I got tooth hour and was like, oh my god, I want to go on vacation. You know? I want to go away. Now is not the time for some tooth pain. And I wanted to go away for over 2 weeks. So I went to my dentist and told him, do something. I go on vacation. Yeah. So I can't stand now any big stuff with my teeth. And then he opened it and put the medication inside, closed it, and I got also antibiotica with me for just in case. But it worked. Also just that he put their medication directly in the tooth and cleaned everything and, you know, made it work. I did not even need the antibiotica. But I had it with me just in case something happens in the vacation. But yeah, and it was all fine and good. Luckily. So, luckily. But yeah, I was also like, hey, come on. Always when you want to go away, then something like that is happening. So, something like that, you know, when you can't stand it. I have the opposite pain every time. I don't know if it's normal pain because you're always in pain or if it's something new. Okay, I don't. That's also tough because if you're anyway all the time in pain, you get also used to it since it's always there, and you can't really really make a difference between now I should go or yeah, it's anyway the same as always. So that's also tough. That I can understand also. And it's also not easy to be in perma pain all the time. No. Don't you have a hammer and a chisel for such emergencies? No. No. But I used today my... I think it's called... Is it called mortar and pestle? Mortar and pestle. Okay, I was pretty close, yeah? So... How do you say that?
Mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle.
I don't see pestle. The T we ignore.
Mortar and pestle.
You know how it's written? Also, you know, look at that. They told me it's written like that. Also, you should pronounce it like that. Now, let me read it like I would read German. Mav, tu und Pesel. That would be now exactly how I would read it in German.
Mortar and pestle.
Okay.
Mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle. Oder?
Mortar and pestle.
Mortar.
Mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
Okay, got it. Mortar and pestle. I used it today. I have a wooden mortar and pestle. So, and I used it today to crush smoked pepper. Castle? Okay, also castle, whistle, thistle. What is thistle? Point attack? Whistle? Yeah? Okay. Ah, is Spike is distal? In German, I think. Distal? I think, maybe? Distal. Yeah, see? Pretty close. Distal, tistle, distal. we're done. Missed 2 bottom molars, the same one on each side. When installed false teeth, they scoot in screws using what I can only call a jack. Achso, do you mean Implantate from Pie Crash? So when they make screws in your bone and then put, yeah. Implantate are good. But how do you say that?
I must finish this.
But when they put the tooth with the screw there and make it tight, you can feel how tense. I can't really describe it good in English, but how tense it goes from, you know, the tooth into your bone. After some time, you don't feel it anymore. But at the start, yeah, it's intense. The worst is to get the part into your bone, the bottom part. That's the worst part, really. When it heals, it's okay. But yeah, it's. I mean, you put stuff in your bone. I mean, it's not nice. So, but overall, as a tooth replacement, I would say it's for me at least, the best long term. Oh. I was surprised how little it hurt and how fast it healed. Yeah, also I think the worst part is to get it into the bone, because it's like some force needed. But overall, I would say it's much better than other options. Black. Wait. Licorice? Was it like that? Was it pronounced like that?
Licorice.
Ach, man, I forgot again. Oh man. Nein, I failed. But come on, the word, it looks like that. Oh, but I knew it was wrong.
Licorice.
Licorice. So, licorice. Okay, Hexe, if you now eat a bit more often lakritz, then I will maybe remember licorice. So maybe we need a bit more time, like for fur. So, no, there's some special words. Licorice. Difficult. But while I was saying it and looking at it, I was like thinking, oh, I think it was different. That was not right. Oh, yeah. Licorice. Like ticklish, just licorice.
I must finish this.
You can do that because you have a big back in the kitchen. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, cleaning inventory, and then we are ready to go on quest adventures. Chris, we often pronounce it without the T, and we either use a long or short A sound. In German, we say lakritz. So you can see how CP wrote it, lakritz. Lakritz. So.
Nothing to do but keep at it.
Licorice pandas. And as I don't like licorice stuff.
Take pride in your work, I
Okay,
always say.
let's sell, and then we are good to go.
The right tool for the right job, I always say.
Ian, can you pronounce the Russian word meaning defending? Oh. Can I take a look? Urupin? Ach so, pronunciation by Urupin. Nee. How should I know how to pronounce it? There are no letters. I mean, come on. Do we have it with normal letters? I can't read Cyrillic. How should I know?
Защищающийся.
Was?
Защищающийся.
Shisha.
Защищающийся. Защищающийся.
Shisha.
Защищающийся.
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 Shisha. Na gut, it's also sh. Sounds nice. What did we say? Das are Chashich. Okay, as if I would read that, what you write, I would say Chashichayu Shisha. Wer, yeah. But this is like sh. It sounds really nice.
Защищающийся.
How are you saying it? Sh. It's a nice harmony. Sh. Ja. Okay. Oh. Inventory is now good. Okay. Pretty close, I tried. Thank you.
Longer than I'd planned.
Seashells on the seashore. Yeah. There's a Chinese poem that only has the word she, pronounced a million different ways. All the stream watching spoiled me. Was stressed buying Christmas stuff and suddenly noticed that it was thinking in English. Yeah, I saw that, Hexe. You replied on Discord also with English. I saw that. I wrote German, but you wrote English. And was like, that's okay. So I thought you're still in English modus. Which I understand. It's sometimes tough to switch. So fire song. Shoo. Bear. She sells shoo on the seashore. Isn't mother and donkey in Chinese the same apart from the tone? That I don't know. I gave up switching back and forth a long time ago. Yeah, that I understood also, CP. So that I also got, yep. Fishy show Shisha. Alien could maybe say that. She is good in Chinese, I think.
If you hear it. Julene Cressel has jobs for a...
No.
Okay, so we have several quests. That's repeatable. Oh, that's here. Okay. Then we have an event. Again this boss? Always this boss, oder? Okay. And for the main quest? Here. Talk to Andrea Lozum. Who's that? As for repeatable. Na gut, then we maybe do the main quest now, since we have some time, oder? Then we can do, while we are traveling, probably, we can do some of the dailies.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornard going to do something?
You know, House Dufort never has these problems on High Isle.
Are you the ESO housing lady? No, but she likes to do housing, yes. But many here, Sturmfänger and also Tina. Here many people who do lots in housing in ESO. Oh, by the way, did someone recognize? We have a trader this week here in Bastir, in Galen. Yeah, Arzalaya. She's our trader this week. So be nice to her. I was really surprised that we got the trader here. I just tried it. Loosen tongue. She, see, she, see, she, see, see, see. She, see, she, see, 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 see. See, she, see, see. What did I say, Ian?
Oh, hello again. What brings you to the Vine District? I hoped to see you again, my friend. But I need to prepare for the Drafa. The elders really must deal with the strife that has come between the circles.
So Stefan wants me to join you at the meeting of the Drayo... I forgot how they pronounced it. Druids.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Few outsiders are permitted to attend the council meetings, but you can attest to what we saw at Tuin. The Firesong Circle is willing to use force to gather the 3 sacred seeds, and that's just wrong.
Can you tell me more about these secret seeds?
The last Druid King gave 1 seed to each circle long ago. He also gave us a prophecy, the Dream of Kasserine. Some Druids consider it a warning, but Archdruid Orlaith and others believe it's a call to action.
What exactly does this prophecy say?
Meet me at the Telling Stone, the landmark near the center of the island. It would be easier to simply show you the prophecy, and it's close to Dreyfadel. Besides, Free might be there. They will want to see you again.
Free the nature spirit? Alright, I meet you at the Telling Stone. 4 is 4, 10 is 10, 14 is 14, 40 is 40, 44 is 44. Okay, good, but the Chinese letters are different. Okay. So, okay. Sehr gut, Chinese is not easy. That's not easy. Where do we have to go? Ach, here. That's nice. We anyway have here also this. Maybe we can combine all of them. Cool. Nice, nice. Thinking of buying a larger house in ESO soon, and I'm looking for some advice when I get to a point. Okay, what do you want to know? Our opinion, which is the best house? How much do you want to pay? So, what do you want to pay? That's the big question. I can tell you my favorites. So, my favorite house. I have 2 favorite houses. Also, I have many favorite houses, but depends how much you want to pay. My first house, which I bought for around $1 million, was the old Mistral Manor. But I wanted to get in Craigellorn. I wanted to buy the... Where is it? Let's see it. I wanted to buy in Craigellorn the bigger house. But back in the days, here, Domus Frasticus. This one I wanted to buy. But back in the days when they introduced housing, you needed to have the Imperial City purchased, I think. That was, yeah, I think that was what you needed back in the days. It changed at some point. But this house costs around 350,000 gold, I think it was. And you get lots of space. Also you get a garden, you have a surrounding area, you have a house. Also for me, that was the best, you know, price, space, quality for me. But also depends what you like, you know, what kind of house you prefer. Do you want to have a garden, no garden? And how much gold do you want to pay? So, and what is your taste? So, oh, they made it cheaper then? Okay, I think, yeah. But I did not check it anymore. Yeah. Your boss was stressed and confused. Did you help then, Hexe? About Spire? This one? Used and cheap, it's a mess and scam. How much does it cost with gold? $1 million. Okay. Yeah, why not? Also I got, because I could not buy back in the days, Domus Frasticus, I got this house because I like, you know, Nord stuff. But my favorite part is the Rift. And I always go to Riften. So I thought back in the days, my house is perfect because I'm always there. So it makes sense, you know, to have it close. So that was my reasoning behind it. Yeah. But I would say with houses, I mean, you can't go wrong. Just get what you like. You know, what you have in mind for what you want to use it. Yeah. So I don't think there's right or wrong. For large house, I'm thinking of getting the Pentafang Chapel in Blackwood. I think that's quite nice, but really tough to fill up, like with all the big houses, oder? Crazy that nowadays there are lots of item drops which sell for way more than one of the big houses from years ago. Yeah, that's true, CP. It's true. Which items are at the moment so expensive? Oh, sorry. Want to make a picture. My main house survivor was the one at the top of Reaper's Marsh. I can't remember the name now. Plenty of space inside and outside there. Also the one in Alikir Desert, I think, is also nice. Where you have even a beach and stuff. That one is also good. I mean, also most of the houses are nice. But some are maybe more difficult to decorate than others.
Darkness stirs. Roots tremble. Druids gather. I am the nourisher. The sower. Needed?
I don't think that's wise, Free. I don't trust the fire song.
Fire song. Pulsing, ripping, torn free from the ground. Blood in leaves. A memory.
Oh, can you wait a moment? Priorities, yeah? In the middle of the quest. We have to rescue the world. And close volcanic vents.
You cannot let them reach the fissures. They'll accelerate them.
Take in your house, recommendation of Dragon so. As if you want to pay more, you can also get a different one. The other one in the Forsaken Stronghold, is it called? I think. That one is also really nice. You have a huge outside area, you have a little tower, and also a lot inside. But yeah, I always like Domus Frasticus because it's not so big. And one of the problems with ESO is, as you know, the furnishing limit makes it kind of a bit of meh. And these really, really big houses are really hard to fill up. Because, anyway, still too big. So...
That's it! Ifray, lend me your strength. Quell this earth.
I still remember when they introduced housing. I was on a PTS. And my idea was I took Domus Frasticus and I wanted to make a huge forest outside. And I was surprised when I could not place anything anymore. I was like, oh my god, there is a furnishing limit. I did not even have the idea there's a limitation. I thought we can build as much as we want. So I was really shocked. And then I had to remove half of my forest so I can also put something in the house. I was really shocked. I was no. So, yeah.
Well done. Now's our chance. I'll seal the fissure for good.
If you want to see the house in my house in Riften, you can port there if you want and take a look.
Great work, but questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened. Until we meet again.
But my house is not really special. Also, my house is really, you know. I know some other people here like Tina or Sturmfänger or Crazy Mad Hatter or Hexe or Lorgan or many others here. They do crazy housing stuff. You know, I'm more the conservative builder. So. Check off all your houses, pandas. Maybe I overthink. I should just focus when I think it's pretty. Yeah, also I don't think you can go wrong with houses. It's just, you know, what you have in mind, what you want to do with it, and what you would like to have. I mean, if you have like a huge project in mind and you want to change your house into a cave, then maybe, yeah, then you have to think about if the location is maybe good. But otherwise, I think I would just take... You know, especially it's the first house, just take what you think you will enjoy because of the location, how it's done. I prefer something with a nice garden area, but if you say, okay, I prefer something with a nice interior, and I want to have lots of rooms, and then you maybe want to have a different setting. So...
You. There when blood soaked the leaves, when eyes opened and roots awoke. Defender. You feel it, yes? Unrest in the soil. Wrongness.
I don't understand. What could trouble a nature spirit?
A song of hate blows through the branches. Harm drips like sap. It soaks the ground. Awaken to fire. Tremors. Volcano. Deadwood. Blood in the shadows. I am troubled.
What does that mean?
King Kasserine called me from the green. A choice to be made. A moment. Waiting. Needed. My purpose is to be. Wait. Listen. Roots must find water before they drink.
Hallo Petri, guten Abend. Congrats, Bastian, for leveling up. Yeah, I was already wanted to say, or maybe he's already 20, but we are just level 18 with Bastian. I rescued it. I have all 30 dailies for the achievement. Oh, congrats, Futsi Louis. I don't know what you mean by crazy houses. Garden's really important. My ready house are always open visitors. Yeah. I like the guild house a lot. Yeah, I like also the Grand Topal Hideaway is one of my favorites. But A, it's Crownster exclusive. You can't buy it with gold. B, that's also a problem. It's so big, you can't really decorate it proper. Also, I mean, you see already what we do. I have to remove all the time stuff. But even if I mean, you can see we have now main, there are crafting stations, but 700 slots for this big island is not much. It's almost 18 months of Bastian and still not grown up. Yeah, nee. A bit lazy. Ian, you can visit my primary house anytime. It is medium one. I had not decorated at all. Big workshop. Monoskeep in Bankorai. Good and close to Weishrine. Best for me. Should I expect your visit? Yeah. Can do that today. But I would first do now the quest. And then we can do that. You can join at any time, Compile Crash. The storage. I decorated only our one house in the rift. The others look like warehouses.
Welcome to the Telling Stone, my friend. These runes tell the prophecy we call the Dream of Kasserine. Almost nothing survives from the time of the Druid King. But we have this. And now free as well.
Have you been hiding free?
You saw what Archdruid Michiel did to the Weirds. Druids who are ready to hurt others like that shouldn't get what they want. So I've been keeping free safe. And helping them learn about people. They grow more every day. It's incredible.
Have you figured out why the Firesong Druids want free?
I probably know more about the Druid King than any other Druid alive. But so much remains a mystery. The Dream of Kasserine describes a mountain shaking and a sower awakening. I think it's talking about Mount Firesong and Free.
How do the sacred seeds fit in?
So much has been lost, so I can only guess. Maybe Archdruid Orlaith believes the seeds must be united to make the prophecy come true? Until they end their violent ways, though, I plan to keep Free a secret. Let's go see what happens at the Dreyfa.
Where will the Dreyfa take place?
The Dreyfa will begin soon. 3 Archdruids from each circle meet in a dell within the hills across the valley just to the south of here. We should make our way there. I don't want to miss anything.
What do you think the Dream of Kasorian means?
Someday a new Druid King will appear to take the Ivy Throne. Kasserine led our withdrawal from the mainland.
Kasserine, okay.
But he also saw a day when Druids would once again take their place in Tamriel. For good or ill.
Good or ill? You think the return of the Druid King might be bad?
The dream is a promise and a warning. Some Druids believe we're destined to bring a green renewal to Tamriel. To teach everyone to live in harmony with nature. Others fear a green scourge, when nature runs amok, and the tyranny of Druids takes hold.
Which interpretation do you think is correct?
I think the dream is a metaphor. Kasserine was reminding us of where we came from. The day he describes will never come, but we should lead our lives as if it's close at hand. Make the right choices, do the right things. That's how I see it.
According to the prophecy, how would this green scorch come about?
Hard to say. So much is open to interpretation. I think it warns of a usurper who claims the kingship by force and treachery. It may be related to the end of Cassarain's rule. I found one reference to an all-weather death cult active at that time.
Tell me about the Druid King.
Cassarain was the last of the Druid kings. In an age long past, he led our people from High Rock to Galen. They hoped to find a land where Druids could live in peace and follow Ifre's teachings as they understood them.
Why was Cassarain the last Druid King?
He chose no successor before he died. Instead, Cassarain recognized the three circles and told them to govern themselves, together, in peace. And so the Dreyfa, the Council of Druids, came into existence. The Dreyfa has guided us ever since.
What do you think the dream of Cassarain means?
Someday a new Druid
We had it
king will
already,
appear.
okay, thank you. Here all the time Cassaro. Telling stone. Marking the path. Ah, so we have to anyway go here. Yeah. Heart turned back.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Great area for harvesting. Oh, do you think we will survive that? I think no.
Hello?
Nope, I was right. so,
Here.
what music do you listen to while streaming? It sounds so peaceful. This is the default music from the Elder Scrolls Online. What you just heard, just hearing now. This is the music from the zone here, of the Fire Song DLC. So we're at the moment in Galen, and that's just the music of this zone. I only have music playing when we are just chatting. And there I use music which I bought from Humble Bundle. But otherwise, you have from each game, the related music is running. Which you can see, for example, with God of War, there we sadly have sometimes stuff muted because there's playing some music which is copyrighted apparently. I don't know, do you talk about now, Lumani, or when we are talking in just chatting? We need those stones from Elding. Yeah, in Dark Souls there, yeah, genau, this gems to throw down, yeah. I went to a crafting station yesterday and fell through the floor and kept falling. Oh my god. That sounds crazy, Harkonnen.
Outsider, I fear for my wife, my Gwenaël. A group of Firesong druids attacked our home in Ifre's path. I managed to escape the slaughter, but Gwenaël's still in there. I tried to go back for her, but the path has grown more dangerous.
More dangerous than the Firesong druid attackers?
Yes, outsider. Animals lash out. The spirit motes that once inspired us blanket the land in a thick fog. The spirit of the path may be injured or frightened. I do not know what the Firesong want or how they turn my home against me.
Tell me about the spirit of the path.
The spirit of Ifre's path. We call it the Chronicle. We Eldertide made our home here to care for and tend to the spirit. Outsider, I'm trusting you. I'm putting my wife's safety in your hands. Help me find her, and I will see you well rewarded. The entrance to the path is just over
Bye
there.
bye, Alicia. Have
I'll
a great
meet you on the
evening.
steps down into the Sacred Valley. There we can find out what happened to my Gwenail. But first, let me bless you against the dangers within.
Tell me more about the threats inside.
Besides the fire song druids,
Hello, Tom Tom.
the very air is thick with spirit motes. You'll see them once we enter the valley. The worst are the animals, though. They frighten me.
What animals?
Crocodiles, wolves, ursocs, among others. The animals in the path are usually docile. We feed them, care for them. Now they attack without provocation. For things to be so out of balance, it goes against my understanding of nature.
Would the fire song druids be responsible for this?
It started after their attack. But I've never seen a druid who could control the spirit motes before. Only the Chronicle commands them. Chooses when to release them and what story they carry. I have no clue what's happening here.
You and your wife are Eldertide druids?
Yes, we're members of the Eldertide Circle. You're fortunate that I need your assistance. Outsiders aren't usually permitted to set foot in our sacred sites. But if Ray sent you, so who am I to question that? Oh, Ifray, let no overcast skies or snaring vines cloud the intention of our thoughts.
No, we never saw this guy, and he just says, "Hey, rescue my wife. Thank you." So, of course. I have a friend that specializes in this stuff, but he does it does it intentionally, but he always managed to fall through landscapes, get stuck indoors. Yeah, I have also a good hand on finding bugs in games. Also, I also don't do it on purpose, but we had it several times that we played some game, and yeah, I managed to. I'm a good bug tester, I think. It's nothing special, and then we got stuck or something breaks or. Ah, no, doesn't happen always, but sometimes. I would say sometimes it happens. Thank you for the follow. Good evening. Happens. Yeah, that with the XP potion is a good tip, Quantatech, yeah.
Storms have mercy. The moats are even thicker now.
There's really fog. See? Much about that. Okay. I want to make a picture, but I guess no picture. Place trail marker. Okay. Now we have to go here. Ooh. Doo. Okay. The druid here? Hello? What do I have to do here? Search for clues. I see no clue there inside. Ach, hier. Here in the corner. The fire song. They have come to kill us. This may very well be the last record of Druid Senna. It's not my best work, but what Death Letter is. My instincts served me better than my poor friends and family when the fire song attacked. I watched their lives extinguished beyond the boulder that hid me from view. The fire song stalked ever closer to my hiding place. The weapons drawn and flames raised high. But the most curious thing happened. The spirit motes, which we have all experienced before, cascaded down in a thicket blanket over the valley. It settled on the fire song, their shapes all but silhouettes in the fog. They struggled for only a moment before their arms fell to their sides. I thought they fall to the floor in a deep slumber, but they marched toward the waterfall and disappeared from my view. I don't know what happened to them after that, but it unnerved me. The moats surround me and animals prowl about. I fear I won't survive this, but my account must. Someone has to know what happened. The Chronicle. We have to keep it safe. It tells us who we are.
Druid Senna saw the moat cloud form? It's like nothing I've encountered.
We went and wet earlier today and got white gold tower. I was going well until we hit a wall. Couldn't make any progress because the mobs did not spawn and could not go through the door. Not the first time. Oh, really? That's super annoying. Then you had to restart? Also you had to stop the dungeon?
The day is ours.
That's annoying. Yeah. Put the light. Boom. Here we go.
Didier, Vitach. They're all dead. Gwenaël. She's not here. That's some small relief. We found the last notes of Druid Senna and a group of dead Eldertide. But my Gwenaël is still among the missing. What do you think, outsider? What do your non-Druid senses tell you?
The spirit modes mentioned in Druid Senna's note, you said they behave differently?
Yes, the Chronicle grows plants called muse-mouths, which release a small amount of spirit motes when we commune with it. The motes show us the stories. They've never threatened or harmed us before, and they never appeared as great clouds either.
So this is why cloud of motes... So why is this cloud of motes dangerous?
Other than the thick concentration, I'm not sure. Druid Senna mentioned that the fire song caught in the fog lowered their weapons and then marched off as if in a trance. This is very strange.
Your wife wasn't among the dead Eldertide we found?
No, but the others all lived in our community. And from the looks of it, they were killed by the fire song attackers. They must have been surprised. There are no fire song druids among the dead. But there's also no sign of my wife.
That's good. It means Quinella might still be alive. Didn't Senna's note also mention a waterfall?
Not finding my wife could mean anything. All we know is that she's not here. She could be anywhere. But yes, let's go check the waterfalls to the north. That's where Druid Senna's note said the Firesong Druids went after the spirit motes descended.
Is there any significance to the waterfalls?
The waterfalls? I'd rather not discuss the waterfalls. That area is very private, not a place for those outside our circle. Still, if that's where the Fire Song Druid went, we need to check.
I haven't seen any Fire Song Druids yet.
There were a lot of them in the raiding party. They must be somewhere. Come on. The waterfall's on the north wall of the valley. Let's keep looking.
Did you find a switch, Harkonnen? Or you did not take a look anymore? Yeah. And here?
My mind. Pain. Rage.
Spirit motes surround that Fire
Get
Song
it
Druid.
out!
Talk to her, outsider. This won't hold her long.
Must go. Join. It calls me.
What are you talking about? Join who?
The spirit of the path. It calls to us. We must go. Defend it. Protect it.
What do you need to defend the spirit from?
Attacked. Frightened. It needs us. It must be defended. Defend! Defend!
Wait! Not in there! Blight! Over here, outsider.
Yeah, I guess we have to go there too.
It appears that the spirit motes do more than just tell us stories, outsider. That Fire Song Druid's mind was clearly being influenced, if not outright controlled. But why is the Chronicle doing this? It never exhibited hostile behavior before.
Good night, CPs. Deep and sweet dreams. Thank you so much for joining. Why aren't the spirit modes affecting us in the same way?
The blessing I bestowed upon us before we set out must be keeping the motes at bay. Given the power we just saw, I'm not sure how much longer that protection will last. I suppose you'll need to accompany me into the tunnels.
One moment. Tunnels? Is this what you were hesitant about? That there are tunnels hidden behind the waterfalls?
It is a sacred place, outsider. The tunnels lead to ritual chambers, the Musemouth plants, and to the spirit of the path, the Chronicle. Hopefully, my Gwenail is also somewhere inside.
Okay. Did not bother, decided against getting one for the moment. Okay. Maybe you want to check out Temtem for PC and give it a try. There are also other games which are, you know, not same, but, you know, inspired by Pokemon. Ups. Ja, hier. Search for Elder. Search for his wife. They all have the spell on them. Have to.
Look, on that platform. What's a forest wraith doing here?
I don't know. I guess we have to go up to the platform or to that forest guy. You guys, I have to go quick AFK and check the cats. Yeah, I hope that will work. So, be right back.
That was easy.
So, I'm back. So, sorry, took a bit. Merlin is now also here. Hello, Hendrik, how are you doing? Hello, good evening. How have you been? Hope you have a nice weekend. Sorry for the delay. I also don't know if... At the moment, he's here. How are your cats, Tina? Are they all good? Thank you.
Courage brings victory.
Okay, Snoopy woke also up. Yeah, we will see. Also maybe I have to get up again. They look a bit like wooden gargoyles, oder? This forest race. Wait. Search for elder, blah blah.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
A muse mouth. It has a story to tell us, outsider. I can sense it.
Hendrik, thank you so much for gifting us up to the community. Thank you. Oh, Mama Dragon. Welcome back. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you so much, Hendrik. And welcome, old Mama Dragon. One second. He does not know what he wants, so we will see.
Tell us how to access the Chronicle, or this is your fate.
No! How could you?
Gwenaël. And the Chronicle. Did you see it too? The spirit is trying to tell us something.
Things good, and moment they're all sleeping. Katrin and Einstein get very well with medication. Sometimes like a youngster again. Oh, that's awesome. That is good that he's feeling so well.
What happened to the Chronicle?
Ah.
Outsider, this is the Chronicle. The spirit we commune with. But it's grown dark. Can you feel the anger radiating from it? The sadness? I don't like the looks of this.
Why would the Chronicle feel sad?
The Chronicle's always been more emotional than other nature spirits. It comprehends the experience of mortals and feels our emotions vicariously through the stories it shares. I've felt its calm, its joy, and even its grief. But this...
We saw the fire song kill other type druids. Could it have something to do with this?
Perhaps. But there's a depth to this emotion I've never felt before. It unnerves me. Let's hurry. My Gwenaël is in here somewhere, and my fear for her safety grows with every passing moment. The door is just over there. Another Musemouth plant. I sense the Chronicle has more to show us.
You refuse to give us Ifray's gift? Very well. We will just kill you and take the Chronicle.
We can't just give you the Chronicle. The spirit is bound to this sacred place.
Then we'll cut the Chronicle from the roots and... What's happening?
Spirit motes.
Spirit motes saved Gwenaël? But why do the Fire Song want the Chronicle? The Chronicle blessed us with another vision. We saw the Fire Song attack Eldertide, threaten us to gain possession of the Chronicle. All this bloodshed. That could explain why the spirit feels so guilty. But the motes, it saved Gwenaël.
How did the fire song druids learn about the Chronicle?
Nature spirits, especially ones as strong as the Chronicle, are known among the circles. While the Fire Song rarely leave Ifalon, they've always been aware of our spirit. Some even traveled here to partake of its stories.
Why would the fire song druids try to take the Chronicle?
Obviously, the Chronicle is capable of more than we ever gave it credit for. Recording and showing recent events, influencing the minds of people and animals. But why druids would want access to that kind of power, I can barely speculate.
What?
I am not afraid of you.
Do your cats still use the cat wheel, Tina? I'm sorry for the Merlin song.
The spirit motes are thick here, but I have an idea. Such a high concentration of spirit motes is dangerous. The blessing won't protect us from this. Worse, vines seal the doors beyond. I think I have an idea, though.
You're like a hamster wheel, but for cats, Dino. Just much bigger. Tina has one. Really cool. She posted it on our Discord some months ago. Looks really fancy. What's your idea for getting past the cloud of the spirit modes?
The Musemouth plants in the room ahead are bloated, spewing out huge clouds of spirit motes. I can remove the vines that block the door, but I'm too old to withstand the motes in such concentrations. Luckily, I have a few vials of Ifray's rain.
What's Ifray's rain?
Purified water from a sacred waterfall. Gwenaël uses it to awaken those who sometimes get lost in the visions.
Oh, got interrupted from these guys here.
Ah, it worked. I knew it would.
Spirit cloud. Yes, that's true, Vampire Crash. We need to find one more spot. Oh, hey! Put me down.
You did it. I'll clear the vines.
My works always it. My husband is cleaning the cat litter for me. She never does. So Ronja likes your husband a lot. One second. Ah, Merlin went away. For now. So talkative.
What's happening over there? Those druids. They're transforming into forest wraiths. How is that? Gwenail. No, not you, please. Gwen. A forest wraith. No! My Gwenail, my guiding light. We were so close to reaching her, and she slipped through my fingers. The spirit turned her into a forest wraith.
Why did your wife transform into a forest wraith?
Legends tell us that the green and its spirits can summon forest wraiths to protect themselves. The Chronicle felt threatened, so it did the same. I'm not sure if this is how all forest wraiths are created, but we saw what the Chronicle did.
Is there a way to return your wife to original form?
Possibly. The Chronicle transformed Gwenail into one of those things. It should be able to turn her back and return her to me. I know I've asked a lot of you, but please, come with me. We need to talk to the Chronicle. Convince it to release her.
Okay.
All right, outsider. Let's go find my Gwenail and convince the Chronicle to transform her back into my beloved wife.
How will we tell which forest wraith is actually Gwenail?
The newly created wraiths went farther into the tunnels. We keep moving, and I'm sure we'll meet up with them shortly. As for recognizing my wife, she may be a creature of darkness now, but I know I'll be able to identify her when I see her.
He's very jealous when he talks to strangers. Okay, 1 second, now Snoopy woke up. Ay, ay, ay. Today here is a lot of cat traffic. Luckily I have only 4 cats. Just imagine if I had 10. Then I would be just like coming, going all the time. This blessing with the butterflies is really nice. Really pretty. Okay, up.
More bloated music. use mouths? Use Ifre's rain on these as well.
It's really pretty, huh? That's not pretty.
That's got it.
Oh. Okay. Ist er on top, oder? Think. One. Another one, two. So, one is above us, okay. Go later. I have to go over to the other stairs. I see, I see. Sebastian, please follow me. Follow me. Oh. Go. I have to use the rain on one more spot. Okay. Oh, that's on the end. Okay.
This way. I'll deal with the door.
Uh-oh. Oh! Yeah, worked. Worked. Hello, Crazy Mad Hatter. Good evening. Looked really high. But don't die.
There! That's my Gwen just ahead.
Yeah.
Gwenail!
Stop! Druids spill blood. No more druids in this story. No more.
Outsider, the Chronicle won't talk to me. You must convince it to let us go.
A bit of you. Ach, Bastian.
Druids attacked. Why spill blood on holy ground? Afraid, confused. Actions come as waves crashing against the shore.
I don't understand.
Story unclear. Tell again. Druids of the path attacked. Killed. Chronicle shocked. Angry. Spirit motes released. Cannot hold back the wind. Created wraiths to defend the path. Lost control. Cannot stop. Sorry. So sorry.
There must be some way to stop this.
Roots corrupted by blood. Anger. Bindings tainted. Spirit unwell. The chronicle must end. Use Ifray's rain on roots. Break bindings. Cleanse corruption. End the story.
Will it release the druids from the modes and revert the raids back to normal?
It is the only way. Pour the sacred water. Close the current book. End the anger, the sorrow, the mistakes. This is what the Chronicle wants. What the story needs. Please.
Please, Gwen. I know you're in there. Just hold on.
Okay. It reminds me a bit on Dark Souls. With the Bed of Chaos. They have to go down and through the roots and hit the spots. Terrible boss fight. Not much fun.
One last book to close. Pour the remaining water on the spirit orb.
Gwenelle, you're back.
Hitov? What happened?
Everything is fine, Gwenelle. Outsider, come. We owe you so much. I can hardly believe my eyes. My Gwenelle, as radiant as the day I first set eyes upon her. I thought I lost her. But the Chronicle, the spirit of the path, what a terrible price to pay to set things right.
The Chronicle told me to pour Ifris vein on its roots in the spirit orb. Oh. Oh, sorry, we got interrupted.
I can hardly believe you did what it asked of you. What you had to do, but don't despair. I felt its anger slip away. Its intentions were pure, outsider. Things just got out of hand. It was the actions of the fire song that tainted the spirit, corrupted it.
It said it was defending the path.
It used its motes to try to stop the fire song. Created the wraiths to protect our home. But it knew it went too far. Like a bee whose sting causes its own death. It reacted in desperation. I hope it finds peace now. Back in the green.
Will Gwenelle be alright?
Yes, Gwen is strong. She'll recover quickly. But she would have been lost to me without your help. Please, accept this. You ended a great danger and rescued my Gwenelle from a terrible fate. I just wish the Chronicle was still with us. We may have lost the Chronicle, but my Gwenelle is safe. And all because Ifray chose to send me an outsider. Life is strange, my friend.
What will become of Ifra's path without the Chronicle?
We'll rebuild. Ask more Eldertide to join us. For too long, we've relied on the Chronicle to show us our past, to tell us our stories. It's time for us to take responsibility for our own memories, I think.
Is Ifra's past safe now?
It will be, once the spirit motes disperse and the remaining Firesong are driven off. Without a spirit, Gwen and I will become the chroniclers. We'll remember and record our stories and our history. Share it with all who wish to hear.
Did all that really happen? The Firesong, the forest wraiths.
The Chronicle saved you, in its own way.
It was angry. That much I remember. The bloodshed. Our friends.
We'll grieve for them, and for the Chronicle. We lost a lot this day.
The Chronicle is really gone?
Its final act was to release you, dear Gwen.
What now, husband?
Now, we thank Ifray and tell our own stories.
Okay. Climb. Okay. I want a purple glowing sphere for my house. Maybe they make that someday. Friends get Theo. Some cold common river to buy. Always so jealous. I said hello to my friends first instead of him when I visited them. Yeah, of course. Didn't cuddle here within 10 seconds of stepping inside. He would be very annoyed with me and yeah, how can you do that? First the cat. So then I would say we can now visit, as first we end now the giveaway, and then we can visit the house from Dino.
That should come in handy.
You're not paying me for conversation. No amount of coin would be enough to respond to your mindless ranting.
Ah, here I thought I so expertly captured the local culture as to render me invisible. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You must have recognized my dashing smile from the tomes I've penned. Ignatius Gallinus, famed scholar, charmed, I'm sure.
What is I doing here?
It is my duty as a scholar to transcribe the wilds of this forbidden island, so the rest of Tamriel may imagine its savageries from the comfort of their studies. It has bested me once before, but by the divines, I won't fail again.
What happened last time?
A simple misunderstanding between myself and the local druids. They mistook my gestures for rudeness, and, well, we shouldn't dwell on the past. I'm sure all has been forgiven by now. Probably.
Is that why you brought a bodyguard?
Aphie? Protect me? Preposterous. No, she's here to assist with menial tasks that could otherwise impede my research. Speaking of which, I must be off soon. This has been a lovely reprieve, but there is much left to record.
Okay.
Right. All the best to you. Aphie, my loyal companion, on your feet. Time to continue on our journey of exploration. Come, Aphie, there's no time to dawdle. We've much to research. And to think you're privy to it all as my assistant. How lucky
I'm not here
you
for
are.
you. I'm here to get away from my homeland. My steadfast sense of honor is the only thing that's keeping me by your side. Staying your final meeting with the divines.
Okay, so. Attention, attention, we are ending our giveaway. We will draw the winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. The winner? Tina Ketzert. Wow. Hi. Really? Yeah, congratulations to you. Yes, Tina. Congratulations, Tina. What? Yeah, you did not expect it, huh? You won. Yes. You won. Exactly. Big surprise, huh?
Nature despises the weak. Why should we be any different?
Congratulations. What would you like to get? Do you have a wish? It's definitely bot. For sure. Glückwunsch. Round? Okay. A moment. Okay. Hello. 3, 4. There you go. Enjoy. Congratulations, Tina. I whispered on Twitch. Yeah. Almost the same. Yes, good. Always the same. So, here we are now in the house from Dino. The Mornos Keep. Yeah, that's a really nice one also. That one is in Bankorei. That was also nice. Take a look. Oh, is the entrance? Here we have a target dummy. So do you want that we... Maybe like that, so it's a bit more pretty without the interface. Wonderful trees, one of my favorites. Lovely statues. Nice red ivies. And a big target dummy. Lots of skeletons. Nice. We have the vampire fountain, I think. Hallo du Zombie. Oh, that's a nice idea. So you have here your outfit station. And then, you know, you have the mirror and stuff like that. It's really good with, you know, changing your outfit. That's a cool idea. It's also pretty. And then you have the little light in the back during the night from the plants. Hello. Ah, oh, you made your little Tates of Tribute corner. See? Oh, that's a cool idea. See? You can play Tates of Tribute. Card game. Here you have the... Oh, that's cool. With the card collection. Drink some wine. The sausages. It's pretty cool, Dino. Really nice idea. Pretty lights. Here's the crafting area. Yeah, the trees are from the Luxus furniture. Yeah, of crafting stations. Oh, I see. Now we can look down to the area from earlier. Where we started, that's the entrance. This was also a house which I was considering. Because it's a huge outside area. So... Thank you for inviting us, Dino. So now we're inside. Lots of crafting stations. Another outfit station. Hello! Oh, she's so cute. And you put also next to her a wine rack. I did it too in our guild house. It was important that you got some drinking. And the smuggler's also not far away. Okay. Armory station, transportation station. Oh, hier the little cute Alifix. Hello. Oh, they can go upstairs. I'm curious about the season tree that came to the crown store. Yeah, that will be nice for testing. And how much it will cost. That will be probably the most interesting part. How much does it cost? I really don't know. What do you think? How much would the tree be? How many crowns? So you took the most popular sets, I guess, for your crafting stations. All news. Yeah, I see. I thought so. Pianos, huntings, etc. Which are also for a long time used. User. Yeah, makes sense. But nice. That's a really cool house. Thank you so much for inviting us, Dino. Thank you very, very much. Does anyone of you use the armory station often? Just curious. It's pretty. You made it really nice, Dino. I like it. Good job. It's really pretty. It's useful, but also pretty. You have everything what you need there, but it also looks really nice and appealing. Nope, I have already Mudicas instead of using the armor station. Yeah, I never used it. Didn't have used it since we got... Okay, good, thank you. So, I'm not alone, yeah? I also never used it. Also, I clicked once on it when we got it, but I never used it. Then it was buggy, but I never used it. Oh, it was also... But You know, I'm also not doing any special content or stuff, so I never change my layout anyway. I have my characters like that forever. Since many, many, many years. I don't make any changes, and it's how it is. So it's maybe different if you do, I don't know, veteran trials and you have to switch all the time. So, okay, so Compile Crash, since you're not watching houses, I show you the old Mistral Manor. This is my house. I will just give you a brief overview. Maybe you will like it. This is around $1 million, the house to purchase. So entrance. I placed here in the middle a tree. Some space to sit. For left hand side. I did not put anything special into the barn. Just a statue and some hay. I had there, I think, at the start, some mounts. But then I needed space and removed them. So, yeah. So, here are all the cakes. Cake collection. Bear. Yeah. Some skeletons. A friend of mine wanted to tell you that your guild house is fantastic. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that the guild house is useful. I used 2 armor fights for all toons, parked with Harlings and blank, and all to reset. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. So here's crafting area. These are just basic crafting stations. And I also just placed the armory station here to be here. And I can go inside. So, now it's, we get the inside part. I have here the chests, the storage chests. For more convenience, I should place them outside, so I don't have to load and load. Just by that, but for the looks, I found it here a bit more pretty. Yeah, so entrance area, chimney, food, some decorations, and one of the first house guests we got. Kitchen part. This little storage. Not much stuff here. Now we go upstairs. So here's sleeping room. You have all of Telvanni stuff, which the community gifted to me. So, these are my favorite furnishings. I just like wood. It's all wood, like all stuff which looks like real wood. So Telvanni is really, really pretty. The light are the gems from the Luxus furniture, which I put there on top, and I think somewhere below here to get some indirect warm light. Yeah, but most stuff here I got gifted from the community. Yeah. Your balcony. And sit. Enjoy the view. And here also for playing stuff. So that's it. I like this house because the location, but also it's not so big. You know what I mean? Also compared to the other houses, they have really hard time to. You have 600 spots. I use now 495, but it's not as big as some, these monster houses where you can't fill it up at all, even with 700 slots. So yeah, I think this is a really nice one. You have some outside part, you have a balcony, you have a terrace, you have inside also space, but not overwhelming. Oh. I think my favorite part for me here is that. Also what I made. Here the tree with the sitting stuff, and that you can see the entrance of the house. The blossom stuff falling down. I think that's my favorite. Really useful if you tank and need to switch to do overland content. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Sometimes reset my points and then using add-ons to choose different builds. Yeah, why not, yeah. But some time ago the Jealousy house didn't work on it until now, but I like the form of the house and the little garden. Yeah. My father's a skilled carpenter. He can make anything from a sauna to a kitchen. Wow, really? That's pretty cool. Most houses are good to fill except the Psychic Villa. The rough day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear the TP too that you had a rough day. Oh, I hope tomorrow will be more relaxing, that you can sleep long, hopefully. And maybe, you know, that Sunday starts a bit better. Hopefully. But I'm glad I could help you a bit.
Wandering a city's streets
That's
with no
good to hear.
destination.
We clean out our inventory and then we can go to sleep. Very nice, Tom. Thank you. Also, I know it's really nothing super special, Compile Crash, but just so you can see the house, how it looks like. I mean, you can also preview all the houses. But I would really just take whatever you think feels nice and where you have a image in your head how you would like to fill it up. I think that's the best what you should take. Also plan for tomorrow, guys, is we will play ESO and then continue with questing, I think, in Galen. And then we will, around 10, we will switch the games. And then we will try out this new upcoming game, what I told you. It's called... Wait. If I tell you the wrong name. It's called Zombie Cure Lab. This simulation strategy game. And that will be released next week in early access. And yeah, will be next week on Wednesday. Will be released on early access. But we are allowed to play it early. So I can give you, you know, like a sneak peek already. It's really cool. And yeah, we can test it tomorrow.
They attract interesting people.
And yeah, I thought we played like an hour and then you can take a look. So that's the plan for tomorrow. More inventory cleaning. Okay. I think we're looking good. So we should maybe sell and repair.
You need something?
You need something. Oh. Good. Oh, you know what we should do? Before I forget it. We place ourselves at a dragon guard thingy. I always forget to collect this chest. Not like I need anything specific. But I always, then when I remember, I think, naja, you know, it does also not hurt to collect the chest. And the ingredients you get. I mean, we did the work to, you know, unlock that the chest is there. So we should also collect it. But yeah, I often forget. The only time that it works really well is if I park, you know, my character here. And then I can, when I log in, pick it up immediately. Today I picked it up and did remember. Zula is my nightmare. It's really hard to fill up, I agree. Better. So. Okay. So then we'll go to sleep. Now, let me check we are hosting. Then we'll be back tomorrow. Momo is also waking up now. So that's a good timing. Doo-doo-doo. So thank you so much for joining, everyone. Have a good night, Tina Ketzart. Good night, Mama Dragon. Good night, Tepetsu. Good night, Alien. Good night, Futsi Louie. Good night, Quantatech. Good night, Cyrun. Oh, I forgot to switch. Sorry. Yeah. Good night, Cyrun. Good night, Cherrysil. Good night, Compile Crash. Good night, Hexe and Logan and Mini Hexe. And I hope, Logan, that you get well soon and that you feel better. Don't forget today's lesson, Tianlein. It's shush. Yeah. And licorice shush. Good night, Jaffa. Good night, Harkonnen. Good night, TomTom. Good night, Dino. And thank you so much for inviting us to your house. Thank you very, very much. Good night, Hendrik. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Have a wonderful night. And I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Toodles. Good night. Tschüssi.